loading the car at home, and it's a case of oops. The prisoners have escaped, but in this instance they've all been rounded up, or they will be by the time I'm finished. None on the run here. I've parked and there's been one that's evaded me thus far. That must be the Ethiopian. Actually, there's a few more. Come on. That could be the one that catches a £2 perch. Well, one of those anyway. Let's see, shall we? It's chilly, but very sunny, and a boat has just passed. That's good. Hopefully not anymore. Just that one. Short session, couple of hours, up to dark, and I'm sure the quality of the recording will improve in due course. It certainly does when I turn the tripod the other direction. I'm fishing the Staffordshire Worcestershire Canal. I'm towards the far side. This is a narrow section as well. Deep water, relatively speaking, in front of me. So not too much of a shelf because of the narrowness of the canal itself. And I'm fishing 2 maggots over loose maggots, size 14, Drennan super specialist hook. Got the anchor shot, always need that one when it comes to the canal. And it's a Drennan Crystal Waggler 0.8 gram float. And it's my standard Shimano 3500 reel, Gray's Prodigy TX rod, and to wrap it all up, Maxima Chameleon, £4. Certainly a tow on the canal at the moment. If there are more boats, then let's get them out the way now and we can concentrate on the fishing. Bright sunny day, but fishing up to dark, that's the key. I've had a few dips on the float and a sucked maggot on each occasion, so that tells me quite clearly small roach. I haven't been able to bank one yet, but that's fine because I would happily exchange 20 or 30 tiny roach for one half decent perch. This isn't a small roach. It could well be. Well, let's forget the half decent, shall we? I thought that was much bigger than it is. It really took off initially, and in that opening second or two, I thought, could have a very, very good stripey on the end of the line there. I will need the forceps, talked a lot about them recently. Well, at least I'm not a blanker. Not as big as I ultimately want, but larger than the fish I've caught so far. It's a nice enough perch, as I so often say. I need the forceps on this one. Small, but greedy. I think that just about sums tiny perch up, doesn't it? My all perch catch has now become a +1 as a small bream joins the tally. And I forgot how many perch I've caught. As I so often say, I'm not showing everyone to the camera. It looks very autumnal today. We've had a breeze, lots of leaves come down on the floor, and there's nothing like a late October perch. And today, by the way, is 22 years and 16 weeks since I posted my very first blog entry. Needless to say, as another boat comes through to my left, I'm enjoying it. Always a labour of love and never a burden. I just hope I'm still here in 22 years and 16 weeks time, because I will be in my 86th year. Another perch. The fish continue to come. I'll need the net for this one. Don't think it's going to be a massive perch though. No, it's not. But it's a perch. I think if I summed this session up, it would be as one bream, one roach and stacks of perch. There it is, by the way. Will this be the last one? I keep thinking to myself, one more cast, but the fish keep coming. So I carry on fishing. Another one. I'll hoist this one out because I've noticed that I put the tripod over the landing net. I do need the forceps though. Let me do the operation and I'll be back with what could possibly be, maybe, the final fish of the session. No fish on this occasion, but I'm back to report that a merlin has just flown along the canal and then disappeared into trees and bushes and shrubs on the far side. Excellent. As I've said on many occasions, angling is the perfect platform from which to engage with the natural world. I'm showing no signs of packing away yet. I think, in the words of Bob Dylan, it might be too dark to see before I finally quit. And why not? It's a lot lighter actually on the screen than it is out here in real life. They're great iPhones. They magnify whatever light is there and make it look like it's an hour earlier when in fact we are well into dusk now.